There's more to the world than you truly see. You've sensed it, but you cannot tell. Something is very wrong. Strange occurrences, visions affecting us. Are we being watched? I am a truth seeker with many questions. The most important is, what is the Niantic Project? Okay, so now that we have reached this point in the Niantic investigation, I think it is a good time to reflect on what we've uncovered to date. My first step on this journey started with a cryptic email, one of many, that I haven't been able to trace. No message, just a link. It led me to a video on YouTube about a guy who was having problems with his phone. Turned out him having possession of the phone was his biggest problem. More emails followed. Information and data about other people who had come into contact with what I learned was a secret initiative, codenamed the Niantic Project. But what was Niantic all about? Apparently it has something to do with portals, locations that radiate a kind of energy. This professor was giving a lecture on the subject. Maybe the same source that tipped me off was contacting him as well. If so, it looks like I'll never get the chance to ask him. He wasn't the only one to go missing. So did one of his students. Both came into contact with a secretive government agency, the NIA, which supposedly no longer exists. More on them in a moment. Oh, and the guy with the glitchy phone? Yeah, he's gone radio silent too. Every day, more would be leaked to me. A slow drip that was turning into a flood. That flood of cryptic, intriguing, worrying information continues to this day. At first, I wasn't sure where this was all going. Now, if my suspicions are right, in the words of Bob Seger, I wish I didn't know now what I didn't know then. And what I know now is the NIA. They were hunting for this guy, an artist named Tycho at Comic-Con. Before they got to him, Tycho was ranting about shapers and portals and other dimensions. His art included hidden messages. I've been able to decode some, and where do they lead? Back to Niantic. Back to a conspiracy that is growing not only in size, but also in desperation. Why? Because of me. Me and the anonymous source who so desires the truth to be revealed. I realize I'm being used, but to what end? That remains to be seen. The NIA may yet find a way to muzzle me, but they cannot silence us all. So listen and remember this. Something is very wrong, and it's all around us. It is taking place now, and may trace its roots all the way back to the dawn of man. What the Niantic Project have identified as shapers are behind it. What I have been able to reveal is that the conspirators are either powerless to stop the shapers or unwilling to do so. Neither thought is comforting. This site, NianticProject.com, this site is my insurance policy against the NIA finding a way to make me disappear like the others who got too close to Niantic. If I suddenly stop posting, you can assume the worst. And if that happens, it will be up to you to decide what to do next. I've made my choice. What's yours?